Hello, welcome to my space, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. Today we're doing a little bit different of a video. Today we're going to share some information regarding building your profile and things that I wish I knew starting out. If anybody was to give me advice whenever I started investing in the space in NFTs in my portfolio, this is kind of a video that I'm creating to kind of bridge the gap into somebody just joining the space, just getting involved, and we're going to go from here. So this is it. So first off, what kind of crypto strategy do you want to put into effect with your portfolio is where I would start. If you're investing, are you investing mainly in Bitcoin or Ethereum? Everybody likes the 70-30 rule. So whenever I think about my portfolio and I think about the 70-30 rule or the 50-50 rule, basically I want probably 30% of my portfolio in stable coins and 70% of it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. So 30% of it is just there, just in case the market does collapse and go down, and then you have that reserve currency just sitting there on the sidelines, able to buy a bunch of altcoins or Bitcoin at a very discounted price. But personally, I don't have a whole lot of money, so I want the majority of my funds in crypto, the 70%, to be in Bitcoin and things that can actually gain value, can like 10x, etc. So I would want to be purchasing more and more of those assets and hodling them and trading them and earning them in different DeFi ways that I can, because I do want to build up those assets, and I believe in the longevity of those tokens. Obviously, don't invest into anything that you don't have the money for. If this is your retirement fund, if this is your savings fund, if this is money that you need to live on, like, you'll need access to it 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, within the next year or two. Like, this is not where you need to be putting your money. The money that you put into this space needs to be money that you can afford to lose, number one. And so this is what you need to figure out. You need to figure out what the percentage of your portfolio, and figure out where those percentages are for you, as far as stablecoin investing, Bitcoin, etc., and figure that out. So personally, I like the 30-70. I know a bunch of other people like half of their portfolio in stable coins, and they do a bunch of staking with their stable coins and earn that way, and then half of their portfolio in Bitcoin and altcoins as well. So you could choose that one. Moving on. If you actually do invest into any of these projects and games in the DeFi space, like I've done, you also need to figure out how much of your investment that goes into that project do you pull out as profits. Going back to the 70-30 or 50-50 rule, are you pulling out 70% of what you earn token wise as profits, and putting it back into your stablecoin pool, or are you reinvesting 70%? So figure out your percentage there as well and keep track of it. And I encourage you to write all this down in a spreadsheet. So if I invested into Krabata and I want to do 50-50, so both of these games, I'm gonna take 50% of the Era tokens and the GOT tokens from Era 7, and I'm gonna reinvest those and buy new cards for my deck and upgrade my cards, and I'm gonna leave those there. But each week or each month, I pull out 50% of what I actually generate, what I earn from that game, and I set to the side until I earn my return of investment back, until it actually starts earning me some money. And it's not just a game for me at that point. It is actually an investment that I've put some money into, but now hopefully I'm getting my money back. And you can calculate and figure out after a week, 2 weeks, a month, how long it will take for each project that you get into to earn back your initial investment. And sometimes you're surprised. Era 7, I made mine back within 6 weeks or so. Krabata, I've still yet to make my return of investment on my initial investment there, but it has been making me some of my investment back ever since I invested there. So as long as you go into it with a plan of knowing 50% you're going to reinvest, 50% you're going to take out as profits. You want to know where you're going to put those profits, if you're going to hold it in Avalanche coin, if you're going to build up your BNB investment with your profits there, then you need to make note of that and keep track of that and stick to that as a guideline when you are playing these games, when you're choosing to use those tokens and use that time you've spent to build up those accounts. Okay. And so this goes into the next slide as well. So making a plan, putting it down in words, spreadsheets, do whatever you need to, and then stick with it until you earn your return of investment. So I don't encourage anybody to get involved with the space. If you're just looking to buy access to one of these games and play it like Era 7, more power to you. But the majority of us in this space actually want to earn our money back and earn hopefully more money in the long run. And so hopefully these games that we're investing into actually do last quite a while. They're not fly-by-night projects. They don't disappear tomorrow. Your investment that you put into it today, you can earn off of it for months to come, maybe a year or two, and get more than what we've put into it. And that's the whole goal here, right? And next is, we want to figure out where we're going to be buying our crypto in the first place. So even before you get into these projects and identify which ones you want to get into, you want to figure out your strategy of onboarding your fiat currency from your bank into crypto. And my top 2 recommendations are Coinbase and Crypto.com. If you navigate to the description below, I have links that go to both of those, their official sites, and my affiliate link with both of those to help out with this channel. So with Crypto.com, you get $25, I believe it is, whenever you use my link, and I get $25, something like that. Coinbase, I think it's a little bit smaller. It's at least like $10 or something like that, $10, $20. But you can use those. And the difference is basically Crypto.com, I enjoy because you can onboard your currency there and then swap it between different networks and different coins on different networks. Whenever you're using Coinbase, although Coinbase is probably the preferred platform for residents of the United States to have as an account, I enjoy my Coinbase account and I like using that as well. But the one thing that you don't have with Coinbase that Crypto.com has is that swapping feature. I can swap between coins very easily and seamlessly with 0 fees. And I can trade out like my BNB for Avalanche if I wanted to, or something like that. And I can do it straight from my app on my phone. It's a very easy thing to use. So I highly encourage people who are just getting into crypto and want the usability of these tools to make their lives easier, to really look at crypto.com as possibly your first account to get started with. Coinbase is a really great account to have as well. Again, and I encourage you to look at that platform simply because I believe their protocols and safety and security that they do on their platform is really great. And they don't offer just any coin on their platform. There's a rigorous process that takes place before a new token is added to their offerings on their platform. And so you can almost be safely assured that most of the coins that you can buy and trade and sell on Coinbase are coins that have somewhat of a track record or a longevity to them. They're probably not going to go anywhere anytime soon, but you never know. There are coins out there that are fly-by-the-night projects and rug pulls, and we're all susceptible to that. So make sure you're doing your own research before you actually do invest and buy in any specific token or coin. And so we're going to move on. So talking about rug pulls and whatnot, there are malicious actors out there and they want to steal your crypto. Crypto is only as safe as you make it. Your actions and practices will either help secure or even risk your own investments. And so I have experienced this here in 2022. In case you're watching this video later, I've been hacked. Over 75% of my portfolio stolen overnight. There's other people in my community that we help each other invest and make good decisions in the space with, who have had similar stories. They woke up and their MetaMask and everything was drained out of their account. And so you need to be aware this does happen, and you can't 100% protect yourself from every single threat, but there are ways of educating yourself to be as safe as you possibly can. So one of the big things is buying a hardware wallet. So here's two pictures here, a ledger and the Trezor icon here. Hardware wallets are a way to keep your funds safe, because interacting with decentralized applications and DeFi games, you are required to use things such as a hot wallet, such as MetaMask or a Trust wallet. And these applications are not completely safe. If you give permission to perform transactions using your MetaMask with OpenSea, and OpenSea is compromised and they have access and permission to access your wallet, then some malicious actor could essentially just start pulling your funds, pulling your NFTs and your money out of your wallet because you gave OpenSea the rights, the okay to connect to your wallet. When you buy a hardware wallet, it essentially gives you a protective layer to add on to your wallet. Everybody understands that there's like two-factor authentication. You have things like Google Authenticator that you can download on your phone for multiple different services for your PayPal account. This is basically that same thing, but for crypto. So whenever you buy a hardware wallet, you connect it to those wallets like MetaMask, and that gives it a two-factor authentication type of code that you now have to input on your physical hardware device that is not connected to the internet. And so no hacker, no phishing attempt that somehow gains access to your wallet can directly just access your funds, because they still need that key that is required to verify a transaction, and they would have to have access to your physical hardware wallet at that point in time if you've secured your wallet with your hardware wallet. So definitely check those out. There are also links in my description below for Ledger and Trezor, and you need a hardware wallet if you're going to be in this space and you're going to be investing more than even just a couple $1,000s. I wouldn't recommend having more than like $500, $1,000 in any given wallet, especially without having a hardware wallet attached to it. Okay. And so the last thing is, why do we take this risk? You need to find out your own why. So just like any other investment or business opportunity is the way I think of this. And I share this screenshot of Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith because I love that movie. And this particular scene that I'm showing here is where he walks into the office of the big head executives of the firm, and actually gets offered a job. He's walking in thinking that they're going to let him go, and this is his last day. He's not gonna work for the big firm and make all the big money. This was his goal. This was his dream. This is what he had planned for. He'd worked hard for, and he thought he was about to get fired, basically. And turns out the opposite happens. They offer him the job, and it's a great scene. The great movie. I encourage you guys to watch it. But basically, this is where we want to be, right, with our own investing strategies. Like we want to put the risk out there because there is an incredible opportunity here that you obviously see because you're researching and investing in crypto already, probably, if you're watching this video. And so this should be your why, but take it a step further and discover for yourself, like, why would I risk all of this money? Like, this is a risk that could be lost, and it needs to be a pretty deep why for you to stick with it and continue with this. Otherwise, I would just recommend buying stocks. Stocks can't be technically stolen from you in a way, but your crypto can. So just keep that in mind. And then lastly, this is the last thing that I want to share, but I mean, when everything comes together, when your plan comes together, it feels good. And when you invest, when you have a plan and a strategy, and those strategies pay off, and you execute really well and stick to your plan, your perseverance through months or years of investing in the space will pay off. And you could be like this guy retiring, like I want to be. And when you start to have a little bit of success, you kind of start to feel like your success and your goals that you desire and you want in life are slowly loading. You're getting there. You're making progress. And so that's where we want to be. This is the ultimate slide of encouragement for you guys, for myself, and I hope you guys stick with it. If you follow the channel, I hope you enjoy my content. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video all the way till the end. If you haven't done so yet, please like, subscribe to the video below. If you're on YouTube, on Twitch, be sure and give me a follow or subscribe to my channel so you can make sure you're tuned in whenever I go live for future events and videos. I do have other socials like Twitter and TikTok, as well as my YouTube and Twitch. You can follow me along with all four of them. And be sure to check the descriptions below. There's also affiliate links and some products and services that I like to promote and that I encourage you guys to check out. Some of them are really great. I have other videos going over most, if not all of the ones that I promote in my descriptions. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.
Welcome to my own space. Welcome.